Hello, I'm Bjorn, and I'm going to cut off your face with my shield.
Well, I think that's a perfect place to start. Blake, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Here, give me one sec though. Hold on. I'm so close.
Oh, did I switch back?
What do you mean? Okay, so last time we were here, Dion got himself into a bit of trouble. Well, that the average person would think it was trouble that he got himself into. He probably thinks it's an exciting position to be in. I don't know. Whatever.
It's just a way
Anyways,
to pass the time.
So last time, Dion received a paper bird that asked him to meet behind Baldur's Mouth in the morning.
Gross.
Was it in the morning? I don't remember.
Hope he brushed his teeth.
Gross what? Yeah.
Baldur's Mouth.
And so we will...
Oh, you kept our
We
little...
will switch to...
Alright, so quick question.
We will switch to that scene.
We will, eventually, I guess.
Yeah.
Quick question. Oh, where'd the eyeballs go? I can't stay focused, I'm sorry. Quick question. Describe to me the guild again. Because I rolled a
guild
20.
here. Let me put...
I know exactly who they are and what they're up to.
So I guess we should kind of recap what had happened. Dion went into a shop, and I totally forgot what it was called, but I'm not going to worry about that.
The Prancing
He
Poke.
went into the magic shop inside.
Oh, it's Hogsmeade.
He went into a magic shop in Baldur's Gate, and there was a gnome working behind the counter, and he talked to the gnome, and he kind of like in an attempt to get a free ingredients or discounted ingredients or potions out of her, he tried to persuade her or deceive her through a way that he said that he had heard rumors about this shop, and it turned out this shop did have some seedy undertones, that she herself works for the guild, and the guild, the organization known simply as the Guild, unites cut purses, loan sharks, killers, thugs, con artists, which is kind of what Dion is doing, grave robbers, cat burglars, and every other type of criminal in the city. The guild operates under the nose of the Watch and the Flaming Fist by adroitly keeping its illicit activities quiet. Each neighborhood falls under control of one or more of the kingpins, crime bosses who report to the head of the guild. These kingpins style themselves as elite criminals, often adopting memorable nicknames and distinctively decadent dress. Scores of common criminals work beneath each kingpin, with the most competent and cutthroat members rising to favored status. And there's a lot more. Since you got a 20, I'm going to let you know who the current leader is. I don't know how you can come up with how Dion found out about this information, but the leader of the guild is Nine Fingers Keen. And so the current leader, she's got flashy garb, and she is rumored to use illusion magic in some of her stuff.
Great.
I don't know how Dion found that out. This is information that could get Dion killed, actually.
It's probably...
So, however, we could decide later how he found that out. But
Well, I can tell you right now, it's that little gossip area. What is that? He's always sticking around like that.
Maybe
newsy, gossipy
Baldur's
place.
Mouth.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Baldur's Mouth.
Oh, that's where I'm going to. I remember
But that's
now.
even there. Yeah, even there, that's not common information. Like, this is super. Nobody knows who the leader of the guild is. But since you rolled a nat 20, I'll let you in on that little secret.
It
Somehow,
came into my mind.
and Dion knows. Dion knows that if he were to share this information, he could have a hit be put out on his life.
Well, not since I'm going to become the most important member of the guild in a minute here. I'm very I'm very much regretting, but it's perfect. It's what Dion would do, and it's what he would have wanted.
Okay. Anyways, so you get to so this paper bird told you to meet in the morning behind Baldur's Mouth. And as you approach this area, you realize you're going into this back alley, and it opens up into a cafe. This outdoor cafe that is run on the backside of Baldur's Mouth. And there's a lot of people there. And whether or not Dion would know that this is back there or not, he probably does since he hangs out there a lot. But yeah, there's a cafe and there's several tables put out and people are eating their breakfast. And why don't you give me a perception check real quick?
I keep forgetting that perception is a skill and not one of the regular attributes. I saw a 2. That can't be good. 6.
Yeah, no, you don't. As you're looking around, you can't quite figure out who you're supposed to be meeting here. And after time goes by, what does Dion do real quick? Just he walks into this cafe, this eating area.
He definitely orders a drink.
Does he sit down? Does he wait? Does he order something?
Yeah, he's gonna order something.
He orders a drink and sits down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so as Dion orders a drink, sits down, and he's sipping away, you see this lady at one end, and she stands up, and immediately you go, why didn't I see that to begin with? She's got a dove perched on her shoulder. And she looks at you, and she kind of sighs, and she walks over. And she sits down.
Okay, I immediately say, what? I thought you were supposed to find me. Woo!
She's like, whatever, love. Anyways, so find anything interesting on the menu?
Should I have? No?
Perhaps.
Should
Maybe
I look
you should
again?
go order something discreetly from the menu next time.
I don't get
and
it.
And then you see this realization pop onto her, it shows up on her face of oh no. She's like, you don't know the Kents, do you?
Oh, of course I do. Why? No,
Right.
I don't. Are you talking about Thieves' Cant?
Okay.
I don't know Thieves' Cant.
Right.
I don't know
Anyways, keep it
TC.
down.
I'm not down with the TC like all the new kids on the block are.
And
I turn around. Hey,
make her
does
laugh a
anybody
little
know?
bit. No, stop. She's looking around. She's like, you're embarrassing her. She's like blushing a little bit. She's like, come on. All right. Anyways,
Well, hold on.
she slides you a
Blake,
piece of paper.
Blake, I have to.
Yeah.
I don't want to retcon anything, right? That's not what I want to do. But I will say that Dion's been up to no good for a very, very long time. Would he? Well, he pretty much works alone, so I guess he probably wouldn't know Thieves' Cant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and he's not, they're different places. I don't know. It probably is not even, somehow it's the same language. You know what I mean? But anyway, so.
Oh, so it's not
so
an
maybe.
actual language, is what you're saying?
No. Sorry, I'm talking about other thieves' cant is you talk to somebody somewhat normally, So as passerbys listen, it sounds like a normal-ish conversation, but there's subtleties slipped in here and there that you will understand what they mean when you know they can't. It's like
Yeah.
a secret language.
Okay.
So she's like, you might want to brush up on that. I can give you a book later on, but anyways, and so she's looking around, and she takes out a piece of parchment and starts writing on it real quick in some charcoal, and she hands it to you, and it says that there is a shop, a cobbler's shop called the Leather Boot, and they paid their protection fee, but they didn't pay it on time. So you are to break into the Leather Boot, take the money, everything from the safe, and leave this note. And then below that note, there's a piece of parchment that was torn off that says, you paid your protection fee late last time. Maybe next time you'll pay it on time.
Okay. First of all, I love this. I'm just gonna say that. Second of all, I think Diam's gonna have to explain. This is great. I am so excited. Except for, I don't know how to pick a lock. I don't know how to get in a safe. I can probably get in the building. That's probably not a problem. But I have no skills picking locks. This isn't my kind of con. You see what I mean? Do you have a contact that I can work the job with, or?
And she goes, nope, not really. I heard that you had special skills. I'll tell you what. The clerk that runs the shop leaves at sundown. Perhaps you could do something with that.
Oh yeah, I can definitely do more with that.
And then she picks up her books and her belongings, and she says, "Good day, sir. I hope you enjoy your drink." And she walks off.
Yay! Okay, what time is it?
Oh, I forgot to mention, the note says you can keep the gold.
Well, if they haven't been paying their fees, there's probably going to be like a half a gold in there, but that's okay.
So it's 9:47 right now. We got about 10 minutes. So do we want to skip forward to... We'll skip forward to the... What is Diam going to do?
He goes right over there.
All right. He goes over there right now?
Yeah, well, I guess it's in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm wondering how I'm gonna attack this. I thought of doing like a city official thing, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have to seduce them or something. Okay, I'm gonna put on a disguise and just go into the store. Just to check things out.
All right, so in the store, there is a woman that is working on the shoes, and then there's a gentleman behind the counter who is dealing with a customer. And there's... do you want me to... Well, so picture this. As you enter, to the right, you see a countertop, and then all over there's leather, and there's types of cork and wood and all kinds of things that, materials that you need for making shoes. And there's wooden feet hanging on the wall of different sizes and shapes. But as you get to the counter, go ahead and... I figured Diam knows what he's looking for. As a customer is paying for their goods, they pay the man behind the counter, and the man takes the money, reaches down. You hear the jingle of keys, and you hear this rusty opening sound, and you hear coins and whatever, and then it shuts, and then he gives him a few copper and maybe 2 silver.
Okay, and that was like under the counter?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay. So is the man like the owner? Does he seem to be the owner, or is he just the cash register boy?
He's a fairly young kid. He's
Oh,
like
okay.
probably 19, and the lady working on the shoes, actually making the shoes, she's probably in her 40s.
Okay.
And make me. You're looking around. I'm just going to give this to you. Uh, as she's working, you hear a coughing coming from upstairs, and she looks up for a minute, and she listens, and then the coughing stops, and then she
Okay.
goes back to work.
Yeah, I don't feel bad if she has a sick mother or anything. That's not my
It's a
thing.
child.
Oh, well, nothing I can do about that.
All right. Okay.
Oh, you're killing me. All right, I'm gonna go. Dang it! He's too good. All right. I hate you. Mm. All right. Dude, you had to bring children into this. Freaking.
Now remember, this is Dion, not you.
Yeah, I know it's Diom. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Okay. I think Diom's just gonna be like,
I
oh,
just want to know. This is me as a DM testing
yeah,
how Dion works.
yeah.
Literally.
Well, Diom's not evil, right? He's selfish,
Yeah.
but he's got some past trauma,
Yeah.
so he doesn't want to mess with kids. But I don't know. Can he do anything about it? I don't know. I think he's just gonna. No, it's too awkward. Like, how can he be like, "Oh, is that your sick kid upstairs?" Huh? I think he'll just let it go. All right, I'm gonna go talk to the cash register boy.
All right. Is that good day, sir? Were you looking for a pair of shoes? Something you might want? I don't know. I'm new.
Oh, you're new. Interesting. I was thinking about there's so many shoe stores in town, and I was thinking about coming here, but I heard that maybe, down the street there's another cobbler that would be a better service. Tell me, my friend, what really sets you apart?
I just work here, sir. Like with the shoe store,
Yeah, the
with
shoes.
the cobbler store. We make Nikes here, so I can't say that. I can't say that.
We're gonna have to bleep it.
we make Michaels here, sir.
Michaels.
Michael was a famous cobbler, and we were able to obtain all of his. Well, I don't want to say recipes, but all of his models.
Great. What part of town do you live in?
And he's starting to look a little nervous. He's like, the second you say that, he's like,
Oh,
what?
no, just what part, not where. I'm not gonna track you down. You just seem your accent seems a little familiar, but also
I'm
strange and distant. Like you're from. Are you from Baldur's Gate?
no, I'm actually from Waterdeep.
Oh, okay. What was that
But
like? That's a pretty cool town.
well, my
Place.
mum and me father died,
Oh,
and so now I work for my aunt, and he points at the lady.
well, you said you're new here. How long you been around?
About a month or two.
Okay, very cool. And you like it here?
Not really.
All right. What I'm doing is I'm feeling
And he
for.
he looks over to make sure she didn't hear that.
Well, there's always different jobs in town if you wanna try something else other than cobbling. But I know you're a very busy man. I can tell how busy you are. And listen, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but hmm. Tell you what, if you do me a favor, I'll do one for you. I'm a man who knows very many jobs in the city. Somewhere you could really make some coin, if you know what I mean. Really get some coins in those empty pockets. So if you give me a little discount on my shoe purchase,
And he's
today.
looking over at her right now. I'm gonna roll a.
I'm trying to keep my voice down
perception
so
on her
she
part real
can't.
quick.
Oh, okay.
So I'll have you roll a stealth check, but I'm gonna have you do it with charisma.
Well, this is awkward.
Yeah, she doesn't hear you probably regardless.
Stealth.
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that good enough? Let's charisma it just for fun.
Yeah.
Still a 13.
Yeah, there's no way. All right. Yeah, she didn't. She's just working away, and he keeps looking over at her and he's trying to keep his voice down too now. It's kind of this. The quieter you go, the quieter he goes.
All I'm saying is, just give me a little extra change back, and we'll be good. You know what I mean? I pay full price. You give me a little extra change. Find you a job somewhere else. How's that sound?
And he's looking at you really weird. He's like, "Well, I'm not getting paid right now. She's paying for my rent."
Oh, how are you eating?
I don't think. Well, she cooks. See, she's got some things she's got to pay for from the temple.
What temple is that?
And so the temple of, I forgot the name. It's Ilmori or something like that.
Is it a good temple or a bad temple? I thought you were going to say the Dead Three.
No. Yeah, she's trying. Well, I don't know how much I can say really.
Okay.
I'm kind of doing her a favor. She can work on shoes, so I can do the customers.
Well, tell you what.
She took me in out of the goodness of her heart.
And out of the goodness of your heart, you're going to find a place you really want to work. Is the temple important? Is that something I need to know?
Why do you want...
I'm asking Blake.
It's the temple of Ilmater. Oh, maybe. I don't know. It's up to you. If you want to roll a religion...
No, I'm fine.
For Ilmater.
Nah.
Okay.
Okay. So, I'm gonna rephrase my deal because he doesn't seem to get it. So I buy shoes. I bring them to the counter. Give you coins. You say, "Yes, sir. I'll get your change now, right quick." And you give me more change than you would normally give. From there.
Are you robbing me?
No, we're making a deal, remember? I'll find you.
He starts...
I'll find you a better place to work where you can make some real money. Make a new life for yourself. Because you're the man now, right? Your dad's gone. You're the man of the family.
So, what is Diam dressed like right now?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. I was gonna go for like a city official kind of thing. I can't remember. I've got a list of my costumes somewhere. I think I've got a noble costume in there.
So Diam's dressed kind of like a noble right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So, and do you have proficiency with costume stuff?
I should. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a costume kit or disguise kit?
I have a disguise kit.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll. Just if you have proficiency with the add your proficiency modifier, you go ahead and roll for the disguise kit real quick.
Proficiency. I don't know how to check that.
It should be at the top of your sheet. So you go to your character sheet, and it is at the top of strength.
Oh, okay.
You should have a 3.
Yeah. So just do a regular roll 20 plus 3?
Yeah.
I clicked it. Nothing happened. There it is. Okay, that's a 9.
All right, so he's gonna roll, but he's probably gonna have a negative. He's not sure he's buying it. The few months that he's worked here in Baldur's Gate or lived here, it's been really rough on him. And being from Waterdeep, he knows, like, he's seen nobility come and go. Here, he's seen kind of like most of the drab and the underside of the city, and he doesn't know why nobility would necessarily come into the shop and offer him a job.
Well, I wasn't trying to pass myself off as nobility, but necessarily.
Or he's just skeptical a bit of what you're trying to do here.
That's fine. I was mostly checking for his wisdom score. I'm trying to see how intelligent he is, so I know how I have to approach it later tonight. Oh boy. All right. Well, Diam's gonna. All right. Tell you what. You don't know a good deal when you see one. Better luck next time. Get an opportunity. So I'll just find one of the other many cobblers to go to. How about that? Good day. And he walks out.
And we pan. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it. I know you hate the we, but we pan over to him, and the lady looks up and she just shrugs and looks at him like, "What was that?" And he's like, "I don't know. That was weird." All right, so do you want to switch forward to later that night?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of
did
like.
you wait for him to leave?
So I'm in a different disguise, right?
Yeah.
I wish I had like a cloak or something, but I'll probably just be in my regular dress. And I'm just gonna stay across the street looking through the windows to see if there's an opportunity where Mommy is gone and he's still around.
All right. So actually, you never see her leave.
Oh, I'm wearing a fake beard. How about that?
Okay. You never see her leave the shop, but you see the lights go dim as he's blowing out the candles, and he's leaving the shop, and he's locking the door behind him. He puts his keys in his pocket, and he starts to walk down the street a ways.
Crap. Well, I wanted to catch him before that. But the lady's still inside.
Yeah. But it's dark inside. So this is a 2-story building. There are lights upstairs.
Okay, so she's still inside, but she's upstairs, is what you're saying?
From the look of it, yeah. So the area down below, there's a front window that now has an iron gate across, so people can't break through the window and steal all the shoes. And then the locked door, and he's just trucking it. People are leaving their businesses and they're going about the day.
Crap. All right. Well, I don't have much more of an approach. I'm looking through my spells and I really set myself up to be a regular bard instead of like an evil bard. So I'm just gonna have to use 2 3-level spell slots, I'm guessing. All right. I'm gonna try and pickpocket the dude. I've got Mage Hand and Sleight of Hand, and I'm gonna try and take his keys off him without him noticing.
All right, and go ahead and give me a roll for that, and then I'll roll for.
You want a Sleight of Hand?
I want a Sleight of Hand, and then his passive perception.
Well, that's disappointing.
So, what's the range on that?
On Mage Hand?
Yeah. I think it's, like, huge.
30 feet? So I could definitely stay, like, across the street.
All right. I'm going to roll to see if he knows that it's you. No, he has no idea.
But did he detect that he's being...
So what happens is the hand kind of fumbles the keys, and it drops the keys, and he's like, he sees what does your hand look like?
My mage hand?
Yeah.
Isn't it invisible? Oh, it's a spectral floating hand. It's it's like Tron. It's got all these like glowing lines.
Like the lines?
Yeah, and it's so lines, cool. And he pisses
like
himself because it's just so cool looking. He just wets his pants right there.
He's like, well, I feel like I'm in a computer. And the lines, once you realize that you fumbled the keys and they fall on the ground, the lines fade and they disappear. And he looks down and he sees the light disappearing. And he's like, he looks around, he picks up the keys real quick and he shakes his head. And he looks around and he's like, you can see he looks nervous now. And now I'm going to use perception as opposed to his passive perception.
Okay. I immediately look away, trying to act natural.
And then he just keeps going.
Oh, I thought you were going to roll. No,
I'm just saying.
While he's freaked out, but I am going to use... I hope I don't kill this poor kid. I'm going to use Dissonant Whispers to try and get him to drop the keys and run.
Let's see. You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice can hear within range, racking it with terrible pain. So I'm going to let you know this as a player. Most citizens, just regular citizens, have 1d4 of health.
Can I do it as non-lethal? No!
Components verbal. Wow. No, all spells do lethal damage. You could do non-lethal.
Yeah, non-lethal is what I mean.
I'm saying you could do non-lethal with weapons, but you can't do it with spells.
Man, I really wish I had my tipped darts ready to go. All right.
Do you have anything like persuade or not persuade?
What Genie has?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
I should really get into that. I could, what would this do? I want to give him, I'm thinking of giving him Crown of Madness, but just not telling him to attack anything.
So, Crown of Madness, he has to attack, I believe. This poor kid.
I know. The charm target must use its action. Go away. Oh, there's a lot of these. The
charm target must use its action before moving on each of its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Can I have him attack someone way down the street?
Yeah, that's
We gotta... Oh, crap.
I've
gotta get the keys, though. That's the problem. Okay. Tell you what. I'm gonna run up and snatch the keys.
And run?
No. Much worse. Okay. Can I snatch him? Can I just snatch him? Do I need a roll?
Well, if you want to reach inside of his pocket before he yeah, I think this is a contested roll. What are you using? Are you just going for brute strength? Or are you just like...
Sleight of hand. Maybe I'll try and sneak up behind him. I just need to get the keys. I don't know.
You could do the mage hand thing again if you want. Like, that's not a problem. I don't see what the difference is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like pretty brazen. Grab the keys. Yeah, I'll do mage hand first.
Okay, go ahead and roll again.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Hey, that's 20.
All right, and so he's probably got... His perception is probably pretty low. That's about 15.
Okay.
You got a 20, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So you get the keys this time. And it's almost because he is paranoid looking around. He's like worried about himself more than his keys. now. You know, does that make sense? He's
Yeah.
worried about more. He's worried more about his own safety.
Someone's gonna step out behind the shadows and stab him.
Yeah, he's spooked, like ghost spooked.
Cool.
Like spoopy.
All right, so I've got the keys. He leaves, and I'm gonna like practice his voice, doing his voice. Right, my father's dead. Oh, poor me. I don't know a good job opportunity when I see one. Blah, blah, blah. So I perfect it, obviously, is what I'm saying.
And as you're walking back down the street, you're doing this?
Yeah. And I open the door with one of the keys. How many keys are on it? Is it easy? Is there like 20?
Yeah, there's 3.
Okay. So I open the door and just go right to the safe.
All right, and as you're going to the safe, I'm going to roll perception for her.
Do it. Do it, I dare her.
She has no idea. Why don't you give me a stealth check, though? Because I'm being silly. Can't do that without a stealth check of some kind.
Well, that's 4, but it's still a 10.
Yeah, you're fine. So as you get to the safe, it's a medium iron safe. It sits under the counter, a large iron padlock, and you just pop it open. And inside, there's a small wooden box. There's a leather bag with a knot with 2 ivory hands that are wrapped like this. It's a little symbol that's wrapped around this leather bag. And the white hands are crossed and bound at the wrist with a blood red cord. You want to go ahead and give me a roll for that?
History or?
Give me a history or religion check.
Nat 1.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Yeah, you have no idea what this means. And,
can I try and detect magic? Or I can't do an Arcana check, can I?
You can do an Arcana check, but it's not going to really give you anything useful out of that.
Well,
to see if it's magical?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it seems pretty mundane.
Okay.
There is a wooden box and a leather bag and a bunch of paperwork that look like they're receipts and all kinds of other things.
Okay, I don't care about the paperwork, even if it's a deed. I don't want to be tied to any of that. So I just take any coins. Are there any coins?
So there's the wooden box and the leather bag.
Okay, I'm gonna open them up.
So you open up the leather bag, and there is 36 gold and 76 silver.
Okay.
And inside there's a note that says, it looks like it's scrawled. It's scrawled in writing that says, for 1 restorative spell, it'll be 40 gold. And then it says, Priest of Ilmater, Marcus Swanson, something like that.
Something I don't care about. Okay.
Yeah. And upstairs, you hear that coughing again.
No, I made the connection.
I know. You hear the coughing. Almost right when you read that, you hear the coughing, and you hear her voice singing. She starts to sing a lullaby, and you hear creaking. It sounds like it could be a rocking chair or something. And in the wooden box, it contains 2 silver and 60 copper. And then inside that box, there are receipts of people that paid today.
Okay.
And this looks like this is for the business, and then this bag is for who knows what.
Interesting. So the box with all the stuff was for the business, the bag was for something else?
Yeah. The bag was something from a priest, or for the priest.
I gotcha. So
And
she
then the
barely had enough. Okay. All right.
Well, it doesn't look like it looks like perhaps, and I'll just give you this. It looks like she's saving up for something. Because it's 50 gold and she's got 46 in there.
Yeah, I don't care.
Or 36. It's 40 gold and she's got 36.
Initiate secret plan 2, because I'm done, right? I got everything I need. Oh, I
And
leave the
yeah,
note. I'm gonna
yeah.
clear out all the receipts and stuff and like wad them up and put them somewhere else, and just leave
Okay.
the note in the safe with the safe open. Um. Okay, plan 2. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I need to discuss with you the spell Cure Wounds because I want to go upstairs and heal the kid before I go.
All right. So
Would
Diane, we're
that
going.
do something like? Would that heal
Diane,
anything?
here, one sec. So this is a disease. This isn't a wound. I think it's Diane knows that he would need something more like lesser restoration. So you touch a creature that can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition could be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So, yeah, it's a 2nd level spell, and this is a spell that you can go to a priest and be like, I need this spell, and then the priest will be like, okay, we need this much gold to cast this spell. And that's what looks like is what's going on here. She's saving up for this spell from the temple, from the priest at the Temple of Ilmater.
Okay. Bummer. I was really hoping Cure Wounds could do it. I had a whole plan.
No, I.
All right. Do I know where the temple is?
Yeah.
I go to the temple.
Well, no, you don't, because you have no idea that those hands or anything. You don't know that he told you Ilmater, right? Didn't the kid tell you Ilmater?
Yeah.
He did. Okay. Give me just give me an intelligence check to see. You've heard around the city. I'll give you well, yeah, just give me an intelligence check. You've lived in the city about a year.
Okay. I'm going to use advantage because I had inspiration. What does that say? I can't see.
That is.
Looks like I got I got a 20.
You got a 20. All right, so yeah, you know where it's at. So the Temple of Ilmater is in the ported or in the lower city. Yeah. So yeah, Dion knows where it's at.
Okay. I'm going to go there. Do I know when they're open? Would they still be open? So the 24-hour
at these hours.
All right. Well,
I'll just read this real quick. Ilmater's humble shrine stands at a quiet square in Heapside, the shrine of suffering. Yeah. So you know it's in Heapside. I'm not going to keep going with that other stuff, but
okay. All right. Well, I guess my plan is to lock the place back up. I'll leave the keys on the counter. Well, I guess I can't lock it up if they're on the counter. I am going to leave the keys on the counter and then slam the door like really hard and run away.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll let you get away with that.
That's and then fine. Next morning I'm going to the temple and I'll pay the priest what I stole to go heal the kid. How about that?
And then you'll make up for the extra 4 gold.
Well, I have enough silver. Oh, I guess that probably isn't going to go all the way back up. Yeah, I'll do it. Well, you know what? I'm going to persuade him to give me a discount.
Okay. Go ahead and roll charisma, and then we'll...
Yay, I don't even need to explain my strategy. Hey, how about that?
You got a nat 20. Okay, so
it was on advantage, though, so you can take whichever one you want. You can take the lower one.
I'll take the first one.
Honestly,
it's still a 21.
It's 21, yeah.
Yeah. So he sees that you've saved up and you've got what you have in this bag.
I'm going to go in there with like poor clothes on, by the way. I'm going to really soap it up.
And so you direct him to go to this location?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And you don't see it, or unless Diane watches, but the next morning, she's just sobbing, and her kid is coughing, and her nephew is standing there going, I don't know what happened to the keys. and all these other things. I take it Diam still has the keys. Where did he put the keys?
I left them on the counter. That's why I slammed the door really hard.
Oh, okay.
So that she would make sure to lock up the building.
Okay. And he's like, he's trying to explain to her, and she's just sobbing and sobbing. And she gets a priest of Ilmater walks in, and he's like, I heard that somebody in this household is sick.
That's so weird. All right, go ahead.
And she stands up and she directs him upstairs, and he casts lesser restoration, and then she has a look of confusion, and she's wiping the tears from her face. She's just completely, it's this weird mix of jubilation and kind of terror a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a bittersweet
Well,
moment.
she probably doesn't connect the dots, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Here, I'll give her an intelligence check, but
why would you ever think that someone would rob you to pay a priest with your own money? Like,
yeah.
Why would you ever connect those dots?
The gold is missing, right? So he didn't come down out of his own, and he'd probably explain to her that he was paid this morning.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
So right. she might be like, okay, they're not as bad as they seem. So actually in this, you've got somebody that's even more devoted to the guild. So she's now an ally of the guild. She understands that they had to do what they had to do to show force, but at the same time they're showing mercy.
Cool.
And a lot of mercy. So, all right. Should we start off where we left off? Is everybody still there?
Let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break because we've been doing this for an hour.
Okay,
and then
that's true.
My other point is, how much did I pay the priest? How about half off?
Well, he saw what you had saved up in the bag, and so he allowed. I'll take it off.
He took everything that I gained. What a jerk. But I gotta eat. All right, it's too late. I'm not going back.
How much was it?
It was like 36 gold.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, that's how much it is for a spell of lesser restoration.
All right, so we're done in the past,
but
right?
Diam knows that now. Diam knows that if he gets lesser restoration, he can charge people 40 gold.
Yeah, well, now I got 2 complaints. My spells aren't harsh enough, and my spells aren't kind enough. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm done with all this buff stuff because, like, we're big enough to where I don't need to be casting heroism or enhance ability on my peeps. I think they'll be just fine without me.
I like your big-heartedness at the end.
Yeah, if there's a sick kid involved, I
think if Angel found out, she would think you were doing it all along to spite the guild and to help.
Well, Angel's not gonna find out, right?
I don't know.
Better not.
So you know how to make a potion of healing and a potion of climbing.
What potion did I take from the shop, though?
The potion of healing.
Yeah. Let me add that to my thing.
Can you read that?
I haven't tried. Let's see. Zoom. Yes. Ingredients and supplies. Common alchemist kit. Check. 1 pint of spider sinew. Not check. 1 pint of spider ichor. Not check. 1 pint of purified water. Probably not check. Okay. I'm off to a bad start. I can't climb. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Good to be back.
Woot.
We got the whole crew.
Whole crew.
The dynamic trio. The deadly dealing dio. Yeah. Alright.
Alright, so last time we left off,
We're in a dungeon. I forgot.
With I've used
Yeah,
all my spell slots.
Yeah, so I'm going to describe this area again, just so you guys remember. So the eastern part of this room is unlit, flooded, and braced with floor. Wait. Am I in the right? Hold on. I gotta move us to the dungeon.
I was gonna say.
Sorry, I'm good. Bam. All right.
Yeah, nice and black.
So the eastern
I love
part
that
of
black
this room,
screen. That's my favorite one.
Found it.
Did it forget everything we've seen?
It shouldn't have. Oh,
Looks
sorry.
like-
You were in the wall. I had to move you because I had to look at somebody.
Where was I standing?
All
before?
right. You were on puppers.
On puppers? Okay.
Oh no, you were on this person right here. Sorry.
Isn't one of them dead?
I had to. Yeah, and then the other one is ensorcelled by Angel.
I mean,
So
yeah, I cast suggestion on her.
yeah. So the eastern part of this room is unlit, flooded, and braced with floor-to-ceiling wooden beams. Rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water to the western portion of the room, which is dry and lit by 2 torches in sconces that flank a stone altar. Shackled to a wall behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth with a burlap sack over his head. An alcove in the north wall contains a freestanding suit of plate armor missing its helm. Bjorn, there is a suit of armor. I want you to go ahead and roll your appraisals kit to know if that's worth anything.
Appraisals kit.
That's
Sorry.
beautiful.
So go ahead and roll intelligence and then add a +3 and do so with advantage.
Ouch.
Well,
Good
you
thing
can
you
do it
got
with
advantage.
because
I know, I'm just saying.
you have your appraisals
Good
kit.
for the day.
Oh, it's
That's
so
not
close
much
to
better.
15.
10!
It's a pretty cool suit of armor.
Wow!
Well, I think it's magical, right? Because they said to get the thing while there was a fight going on. So I don't know if you have to touch it and it's on your side. That's what I was hoping for. Is it that?
Oh yeah, and since Bjorn has not attacked anything, Bjorn is no longer a bear. Let me just
Hey!
because that is
Everywhere.
Bjorn's rage. Yeah, so there's a guy that's hanging up on the wall, and then you have the lady, and the guy is going, "Hey, let me down from here, please."
I
Wait, the
cured him,
lady
right?
has
Let
to
me
spill her
down.
guts. The lady has to spill her guts.
And then I know, and then meanwhile she just starts spilling everything that she can.
In the first grade, I went to a movie theater and vomited over the side.
Oh no. That's such a good movie. What was her voice? Something like this. Raw, I'm a villain. Yeah. So, I'm a villain, and that's what we're doing down. Well, I don't know I'm a villain because I think what I'm doing is great and glorious, and all that is Bane. Bane is our master and lord, and Vaz, our leader, he's told us to cause as much havoc in the city as possible, and to bring people down here and to sacrifice them to Baal or Bane. Right, Bane. I
His name
worship
is
Bane.
Boz?
Yeah.
He's your leader?
He's the leader. He's kind of like in charge of the Dead Three, sort of. He knows, and he's just told us to cause chaos in the city. Yeah,
And
so that's
human sacrifices?
we all sacrifice into Bane's name, our glorious Dark Lord.
Do you often see this Bane person?
I've never seen the Great Lord in person, no.
hear his voice. How
Uh,
crazy are you?
I'm not crazy.
Mhm.
Anybody who doesn't worship Bane is crazy.
Right.
He's the mightiest of the dead three.
So
I
should
dare
we-
tell you that.
Did we kill you now or later or what's the
He still
deal?
has to go do good in the city.
Oh.
Yes, I shall go do good in the city.
Well, she's just
Let's
gonna
kill
come
her.
back and murder us, right? How long does it last? Okay, bye. She's
She
just-
leaves.
What?
I forgot which
You wanna
way.
go?
Which
It's
which
up.
way?
Up.
I
Up
forgot.
ways.
It's been so long. I've been in here so long. Oh, there we go.
She's not gone. Okay, that's better. This person is dead, and I've healed the dude, right? The captive guy.
Yeah, DM, don't forget you owe me one other thing.
What?
Yes, I do. I know, but that would be pointless here.
That's fine. Just don't forget, because I didn't find you last time.
I have not forgotten. Okay, so yeah, there's a guy hanging up on the wall, and he's got a burlap sack over his head, and he's chained up with his wrists. He's hanging from his wrists.
I use this person. I use this person like a step stool to reach his wrists.
So Diam steps on the corpse of one of the people that you guys just defeated.
Okay, the step stool, like I said. It's once they're dead, they're an object for use. Okay.
That is, in D&D's rules, actually, that is true. Once a person is dead, you can locate object on an object, but not a human. But once they're a body, they become an object, and that actually works on a corpse.
Cool. I like it. So
that's-
my step stool holds firmly as I undo this poor
I don't,
person's shackles. Is there a lock or something?
You find some keys on
The step stool.
the guy on the step stool. Yeah.
Okay.
You're searching his body, I take it.
Yeah, I want to find coinage for
We
me,
also
not
should
not
see
to
if he
share.
has any weird something for the dead three stuffs.
Yeah. So yeah, you find some keys on the dude, and you unlock his shackles, and he
Do
comes
we
down.
find anything else on the dude?
It does not look like. Here, I'm just gonna move you for just a bit.
My step stool pushed me off of it. Bad step stool.
Yeah, it looks like all he's got on him is a pair of. He's got a mace, and he's got keys.
Who sacrifices someone with a mace?
Oh, a spear. He had a spear that he was poking this guy with. He's like, that
He's
tickles.
like tickling him?
Yeah. The Lord of Tickles will have you now. Foul sacrifice.
Is it Elmo?
It's pretty good.
All right. So
So
yeah,
I
you
get back
him
on my
down.
step stool and undo his chain.
All right. So he does this whole and he's rubbing his shoulders. And this guy's got like, I don't know, a loincloth. I don't want him to be naked up there. He's like, thank you so much. Were you sent here to rescue me, I take it? That's right. Let's do a little bit more Cockney. We're in Baldur's Gate. I don't know what accent they have at Baldur's Gate, but I picture it's Cockney.
How did you get tangled up in this?
I don't know. They just came after me and took me. I assume it was for ransom. I'm a noble, you know.
Oh, so we were told there would be payment for rescuing you.
Well, I don't have any. I don't have any money on me.
Obviously, but send it to our vessel.
All right. Well, I don't know how I got in here.
Oh, are
You're
you
going
kidding me? Do we have to do everything for you?
Are you gonna take me out?
All right, we'll take you out. I wanted to do a short rest anyway.
My family will pay. My family will pay a generous reward for my safe return to the estate.
The what?
To the estate.
The estate.
Yeah.
The estate?
The estate. Okay, that's fine. We're not done exploring this dungeon though, and that's kind of what we want to finish doing now.
Is that? Do you say that to him?
Yeah.
So,
So,
You can come.
yeah, come with us.
Just bring him along. I think
You can take the clothes off of this step stool and put it on yourself.
You can keep this suit of armor safe for me before I ship it off to Wallaby. Just wear it, man. It's cool.
And he starts to he looks terrified. He's like, well, I can't guarantee that you guys will get any reward if you don't take me out, please. I can't be in here any longer.
Just sit on the step stool and wait for us.
And he's looking around and he's like, he's not seeing a step stool.
I kick the step stool.
And he's like, and he just goes pale. And he goes, hurt! All right. Okay.
I don't want to split up the party, but should we have someone stay with him so we get the full reward?
I think the best protector of this man is Angel, and she can tell him all about his morals.
Yes, I was just about to cast Prestidigitation, and I'm gonna play some faint musical notes to soothe him.
Okay, go ahead and do that. And so these musical notes twinkle in the air and sound and kind of echo a little bit. Are these loud or is it kind of quiet?
No, it's faint.
Faint
musical notes.
And I use my prestidigitation to have sparkles in the air. We're having a magic moment now.
And he's looking around and he's like, what's going on? Why is this happening?
And I'm just gonna start talking to him in soothing tones.
All right, Danny. Should we go bust this dungeon
harder
up?
than I thought.
Just ask him, what do you do for a living? Where are you from? We're going to get you back there as soon as we can.
Well, I'm a noble. And, okay. All right.
All right,
So,
me and Bjorn are storming the castle. Let's go.
Everybody can move the dog.
Yay!
Oh, it's a cute dog.
Little heck pup.
The little heck pup.
All right. Should Bjorn go first? I'm feeling like
So is
should go
Bjorn
first.
taking that suit of armor?
Oh yeah, I was gonna put it in my sack of sending.
Okay. All right. Did you already send the shield? Or that big... There was a big mask of ball.
So we didn't have the dude put the suit of armor on?
Or
He's just
did you
sitting in a
just put-
loincloth?
Or did you just put it in your bag of holding? Because you can only
I don't
send one
remember.
thing a day in one item a day in your bag of sending.
I don't remember what I did. I probably sent it.
Okay.
I wanted
you'll
to send him that corpse.
That's right.
We
And
have a
poor-
step stool we can send him too.
And Wallaby would be like, not again. All right. So, yeah, you can, let's say you sent that mask already, but you can put this suit of armor in your bag of holding.
I thought we were going to have the dude put on the suit of armor. Was that just a joke?
I don't think he wanted to.
He's like, I wouldn't be able to move in that thing. It's too big.
I'm afraid to touch it because I'm worried it's magic.
Okay, I put it in my bag of holding, so suck it. I ain't scared.
All right. So Bjorn does that. Is everybody good on health? I don't think anybody got...
Whoa.
I'm good on health. I'm practically out of spell slots.
Oh, I get it. Is that what that is? And it's a little glitchy over there. Okay. Hello, we need to split the money that's going to come from that.
From what?
The suit of armor.
I don't have any money on it yet. So how about you hold your smelly horses?
I
Move.
assume that's all part of the proceeds from this expedition, right? We'll all
Okay,
see
more
that.
dudes to the right.
Wait for me. Wait for me. Hold on.
Wait, no, you're staying with Angel.
I'm coming.
You're coming? You're naked.
Hold on.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, never split the party unless I force you to.
I
Never
know.
split the
Okay.
party?
All right, we have a decision to make. Do we take this guy back now and get him out of our hair and come back later? Or, man.
I can sit on his shoulder and whisper things to him. I'll tell him how terrifying it would be if he got in the wrong place.
No, this is disgusting. It's all wet.
Hey, speaking of wet, we're under a bathhouse. Is this all dirty bath water?
So this is
It's better
like
than
dungeon
sewer
water,
water.
but it smells sewagey. So this does not. This is a dungeon that has been flooded with sewage water.
Oh,
So, in other words, the bathwater is a welcome addition.
Yeah. So kind of when you guys went through that door, it had a leather binding around the edges, supposedly to keep the smell out, kind of like a suction. Yeah, whatever. You get it. I don't want to describe a door all day.
My character doesn't have any light.
well, we can just light a torch.
I have a
torches?
I have a thing.
I thought we did,
I've got
did
floating
we do
lights.
dancing
or
lights
something.
last time?
Oh,
Yeah.
what happened to your light?
I don't know.
So what is it? What is a torch? It's 40 feet.
I thought last time Wes cast
20,
dancing lights,
20
and that was our light.
All right, do you have light now?
Let me see. Can't tell. Yeah, I do. Thanks.
Okay.
Is there a door here? I can't really make that out.
No, those are stairs leading.
No, I mean down here. Is that all open? Can't tell because Danny's in the way.
I don't think there's a door there.
Okay. All right. Should we go to where the dead bodies were, or?
So we're bringing him with us?
I kind of don't want this guy to die, but I don't know that Bjorn would want to stop also.
Yeah.
Wes wants the money. I can sit on his shoulder and keep convincing him to not do anything stupid, maybe. Although,
there is a door there. Yes, you're right.
Oh.
There is a door there.
Can we open the door?
All right. So D13. All right. So what is your plan as you approach this door? You're just gonna open it?
That was the plan.
is that the door we just came through when we... No, that's not the door we came through, is it?
We came through the top part.
So now we're going through a different door.
All right, Bjorn, you take point.
Ah, me.
Is this so? Is this the way home?
I'm going to tell him,
Wait.
shh, if they hear your voice, they'll try to kill you again.
Wait, so this is a door right here?
Yeah.
Why am I taking point? I don't have the light.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, I'm going through the door. Boom.
And I'll have Diam go through just so, because the door's open.
how come Heck Pup is glowing?
What?
Heck, good pup.
Yeah, he's like lighting up way more than I can.
Oh, he can see in the dark.
He's also got magic,
but I can see
fire,
what he can see.
everything.
Yeah, shoot. Maybe I should be the only one that controls him.
I see
Yeah.
many bad things over there.
I know. All right, so immediately, so I'll just explain what's going on. So this partially collapsed room has 3 wooden beams bracing its ceiling. Situated between the beams is a scorched wooden table with a human cadaver resting atop it.
Oh.
A frighteningly thin woman in black robe is studying the corpse, her face largely hidden under a cowl. Under her feet creep a swarm of skeletal rats.
Uh-oh. Necromancer.
Should we go back through the door and take a short rest and come back?
I thought we were going to take a short rest.
She immediately looks up.
Hey,
she's like,
just hold on. We're gonna go take a short rest and then we'll be back.
Is that what he said? Is that what Diam says?
You didn't even see if she noticed us. Apparently she noticed us.
All right, I'm gonna take point now.
Hey.
Greetings,
And
woman of the
she's like,
cloth of the cult. Hello.
she like cocks her head to the side and she's like, I have guests. Guests.
No, we were just in the other room torturing this poor man. You know us. That's us. That's what we do. That's who we are. Are you buying this?
I'm buying that you need to die.
All right, you take point, Danny.
Let's get 'em.
Where is she? Which one is she?
She is this one.
Which one? That one? So there's...
So,
Wait. Yeah, what's this?
Are these the rats?
Yes, those are that's a swarm of skeletal rats.
And this is
swarming
the
around her.
fire dead corpse?
And this is her happy corpse.
Cute. Okay,
Okay.
it's just one person. I'm going to charge.
I am going to touch you with heroism.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
I'm excited. I have a plan. I'm excited.
Okay, Danny. You're imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, you're immune to being frightened, and you gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability modifier, which is 5.
Oh, wait, we have to roll initiative?
Yeah, I'm going to
Dang
clear
it.
the list. I'm sorry.
Hey, if you have inspiration, you can choose one roll for advantage. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So do I need to run back over here?
I only have Angel. You're not on the initiative.
I did roll. I showed up over here.
I know. I said I had to clear it. What was your
Oh.
number?
15.
All right. Go ahead and roll again, and I'll change your number.
Okay. Well,
That works, because either way, she's the first person.
Yeah. All right.
woot woot. I get to go first?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm
All
going to
right.
charge in here. Can I charge?
So you can move 30 feet. Don't forget.
20, 25, 30! Yes! Hold on. I was here. 5, 20. I can move. Can I move in diagonal?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I'm right there. And I'm going to turn on my advantage using my inspiration point, and I'm going to use my sunblade on her.
Oh, wow.
Bam!
Holy crap.
She's so evil.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 23 hits. And you do 9 radiant damage and 4 regular damage.
I saved this weapon for the most evil. Because there's no way I can convince her to go good. She's killing people and raising rats from the dead.
So you fly in there. You're about a foot tall, and she's looking at Bjorn, and she's just like, you looks like you need to die. And then suddenly she gets hit in the face by what it's kind of this getting hit in the face of the baseball effect. And you just slash her in the face, and she's like, oh, you're going to get it. And she's like,
Sunblade power!
her eyes are watering, and she's pointing at you. All right, so she is going to.
Is she next?
Yep.
Oh,
Did you roll
wait,
for Wild Magic?
hold the phone. I should have maybe done something different first.
You
Hey,
did
can
it.
I go invisible? That's not a bonus action, is it?
No, but I'll tell you what you can do.
What?
Go ahead and roll wild magic.
Yes!
Roll the table, not the chance to get wild magic.
38.
Yeah,
What's
38.
Where's 38?
So she gets hit. She gets hit in the head with a baseball.
1d6 flumps controlled by the DM appear in unoccupied spaces within 60 feet of you and are frightened of you. Vanish after 1 minute. What are flumps?
You're about to find out. So the two flumps appear next to you. How do you spell that? Is that
Flumphs. This is the best day of my life. I get a sunblade and wild magic.
Threw some flumps on the screen, but they're little.
Oh.
They're like jellyfish with eye stalks extending out of their body with little.
Like crab jellyfish, but Danny called them big beards.
Yeah, it's like tentacle beards, blue tentacle beards, and they got kind of golden bodies. But the flumps that you've summoned are pink.
Oh.
With pink auras.
Yay!
They're totes adorbs.
So they're afraid of me.
Are they gonna attack us, or are they just kind of there? Are they gonna attack the lady?
Well, it said that they're terrified of Genie, and they come out, and I believe that they can read your mind. The flump can perceive the content of any. Yeah, so I've got these guys here, and they come out, and they're like, I don't know what they would sound like. I don't even know if they can talk, but I'm just going to go with this right now. In my world, flumps sound like this. Oh, what's going on?
Very good. Very magical.
Out of nowhere. And I'm going to put them in the initiative order.
Yay!
Except I can't. So I will just do this. Can I just, whoops.
Do you want me to roll a 20 for them?
Can't just add something, can I? Yeah, the compendium still isn't working. So they go on 13. Help me remember that, you guys.
13?
Yeah.
So they're after the lady.
No, they're after you and before the lady.
Oh, yeah, they go now.
So, yeah, you guys didn't do too well on your initiative orders, did
Well,
you?
I did.
And since they're terrified of you, they're like, oh, how much movement did they get? They got flying of 30 feet. So
That's me.
They fly?
yeah, they're floating in midair.
Cool.
They're trying to get out of the room. They're trying to find a way out, and they just move to the corners, and they're like, oh, I don't know.
It's like when a bird flies into your house.
All right, and this hag, this overly scrawny lady, she's just like, look of shock and surprise as these flumps enter the room. She's like, what?
All the shocks. But
What is this?
In them.
You desecrate my holy sanctum. I will smite you with my sickness.
Go ahead and smite.
Is she down with the sickness? Are
She's
we down with the sickness?
All right, so I'm going to need Angel to make a DC 14 Constitution save.
What does that mean?
So go to your character sheet and roll Constitution.
Okay.
And it needs to be higher than 14.
Oh, okay.
You've got advantage on.
Sorry.
I'll let you re-roll for now because this is easy mode. Whatever. So go ahead and
You can take the 6. It's okay. That was the first one.
All right. So you take 12 poison damage.
12 poison. How do I put that in?
And you are
Nice.
poisoned until the end of your next turn.
So how's that work?
So you will have disadvantage on all checks until your next turn. Yep, everything you have.
Like all rolls or checks?
Any roll, any check, anything like that.
Okay. So I have disadvantage. I'll turn on my disadvantage, and I take 12 damage.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
And,
I'm cool.
all right. And so yeah, she points her hands at you, and this ray of this greenish yellowish ray is covered in like colorful blobs just starts shooting out of her hands, and this like and you're just covered.
Covered. Okay, so on my next turn, then I can take my disadvantage off
Yeah.
after I go.
But yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. So that was fun. It is now Bjorn's turn.
Hold on a second.
We just lost Wes.
Mine.
I'm still here.
crashed.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting my guitar.
I'm having to refine the map. Okay. So I'm gonna run up here to this lady somehow. Can I reach her? Am I cool?
Yeah.
Go like this?
Well, okay. So you have to go through her swarm of rats. So where were you? Were you
There's
here?
like a corner here.
Yeah, she doesn't have to go through a swarm of
Here?
rats. I didn't have
Okay.
to go through a swarm of rats.
All right.
That's
Sounds
fine.
good. Yeah, you're able to make it to her. You're just north of her, and you're right next to this corpse on this table.
If I have to go through the rats, that's okay. I can attack them instead.
It's either way. So, all right, you are able to get to her. And what does Bjorn do? And she slowly turns. This is kind of slow motion right now. She slowly turns as you're rounding around Angel. And she's realizing that she's kind of getting surrounded at this point.
Except don't let her to the corpse. Is she a necromancer? We
What
think.
the kind of crap roll is that?
You get. So, are you dual wielding?
No, I only have one.
Okay, so you can attack twice though, and you have your shield. Make sure your armor is up to it's up to 18. And that is a much better attack. All right, so you're able to hit for 5 slashing damage.
Sweet.
And she's like, "What? What is this, adventurers? I will destroy you all."
So Heckpup's not in the turn order.
Oh, right. Where is Heckpup?
I can roll it.
Yeah,
He's
Roll
next to
for him.
Dion.
I got it. That's
I
perfect.
just did. He's last. He has a flaming burp.
Yeah.
Great.
He used it last time. All right. And so she's like, "My rats, do your master's bidding." Okay. And so the rats, they swarm around her, and she just gets covered in them. And then they lunge off her body towards Bjorn. And they just they are literally covering Bjorn at this moment. Make a dexterity save.
Dexterity is not my strong suit.
And they're going to do an athletics. And yeah, you don't get attacked too bad, but and most of them are not on you, but you have a few stragglers that are left behind, and you take 2 piercing damage.
2 piercing damage. No, ouch. Are they rabid?
Well, they're skeletons, so I don't think that they have the biological matter to have disease. All right, it is Diom's turn.
Diom is going to use Bardic Inspiration for Angel.
Woohoo! What do I get?
1 sec. I have to sing to you first. That's how this works.
Ooh.
I can't remember the chords I picked. Oh, that's right. No pick. And Dion picks up his catfish lute and he says, "You can do it!" Yeah.
Yay!
All right.
And I
What do
lost
I
my
get?
pick.
What do I get?
A D8.
You get a D8 for any roll.
Yes! That will help my disadvantage.
All right.
Head in my head.
You still have a bonus action. I don't know if you have...
I am going to command Heckpup to the woman. Of course, he can't do that on his turn, and I'm just going to say, "Destroy her." because I'm proficient in Infernal, which is what Heckpup speaks. And then is Bardic Inspiration a bonus action itself, or is that an actual action?
I think it is a bonus action. I can't.
It
look
doesn't
it up
really
right now.
say here, so I don't know.
Bonus action. To do so, you use a bonus action. So you still have an action.
Cool.
You can attack her or whatever.
Yeah. I'll just use my. I'm gonna try and get closer first. How far
And
can
you
I go?
I think you can use a spell you want on her.
I can go that distance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna use a spell. I'm hoping Heckpup will do the job for me because I am running out of slots. I'm going to use my dart, which is I have to roll for dexterity, I believe.
I think if you just use the dart that's on your character sheet, like just click on the dart that's on your character sheet,
Oh. Ooh.
it'll roll it for you.
It didn't roll for me though. I don't know what that did. I copied and pasted this myself, so I don't know.
Oh, and I can't add anything right now. The compendium's being weird. They're having technical difficulties.
All right, should we just call it dexterity?
Yeah, and I think what is the dart's damage?
It'll be 1d4. I don't see the die anywhere. Do you?
No.
That's
Well,
weird.
it should be a dexterity throw.
I did a dexterity throw of 7.
All right, so 1d4 piercing. Yeah, so that does not hit. A 7
Okay.
does not hit.
All right.
It actually gets Bjorn in the shoulder, and it falls out. All right. Yeah. All right. It is Angel's turn.
With food, I'm gonna try my sunblade again on her on disadvantage, but I can add a D8, right?
Wait. Heckpup never went.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Heckpup goes at 7. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't order this descending. There we go.
Oh, so Heckpup was supposed to go before me.
Yeah,
fine.
I didn't realize
Not a
that.
big deal. So I commanded Heckpup to kill her.
All right, and he's totally happy with that. Let's do his flaming burp. And he gets a natural 1.
Oh boy.
What?
He's just
Yeah.
a pup. We gotta go easy on him.
And he just burps, and a little bit of smoke comes out, and that's it. And he licks his lips a little bit, and he's looking around, and he's wagging his tail. He's like, "Did I do good? Did I do good?"
And I tell him, "Oh, you did so good. You're the best boy."
And then he snarls at you once you said that he did good, and he's like, because he's evil.
Well, you did evil so good.
And then he
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like
Okay,
he's
yeah.
getting up and he's like all happy. And like, "Ah!" Okay, anyways, I'm not gonna make noises like that again. All right, it is Angel's turn.
Okay, so I have disadvantage, but I get a D8 from West. Do I get to use that towards my roll or only towards my damage?
You get to use that to hit him.
Okay. Hit her.
So-
Why was it her?
Hit her.
So I'm going to roll my sunblade at disadvantage, and then I'm going to roll a D8.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you
okay,
hit.
and then I get
You hit.
Wait, even on a 12?
That's. Oh, sorry. I'm blind.
I'm playing by the rules.
Yes,
here.
you hit her on a 12. You hit her on
Oh,
a
so
12.
can I save that D8?
Yes, you can. You can save
Or
that.
can I add it to my damage?
It's a nat 8,
No.
though.
No, you can't add it to your damage. It
Dang
is
it.
the Bardic Inspiration is only for the D20, as long as the D20 is not dealing damage, which I've never seen. People can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know.
It's for
All right.
like checks and
Okay.
abilities and whatever.
So can I save it since I didn't need it?
Yes.
Okay.
And so you do 17 damage, and she's not looking good. You
Good.
She's
We already knew
focused-
she wasn't good.
She's focused on Bjorn and with her rats, and then to the side of the face, it's another baseball punch, and she just gets slashed across her cheek and up her neck and wherever else Angel hits her. She's just like, ah!
And now my flumps get to go again.
And now the flumps are like, they're just like, I'm out. I'm out.
Oh, little
Right.
flumps, they're just flitting through the.
Oh wow! Oh wow! If folks see in the dark, I want to know: do they have dark vision? They have dark vision.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. They know exactly where they're going.
I'm gonna go back. Let's see. What was your roll again for this? It was a 38 for your flumps.
Yeah.
I want
Hey,
to
how's
see.
our food doing with everything going on?
They vanish after a minute, so yeah, they're gonna be there for a bit.
How is our dude doing?
Your dude.
Yeah, the guy we brought with us.
Oh, he's in the dark, cowering. He's
What
like,
does he think of my flumps?
oh,
Enjoy
you hear,
that?
yeah, you hear screaming. Oh, they're after me! They're after me!
I forgot about that stupid guy.
Thanks for reminding me about that. Yeah, all right. It is now her turn. She's like, ah! So she is going to attack Angel again
Do it.
with Scorching Ray. Range weapon attack +6, range 120 feet, one target per ray. 3 rays if a second spell slot is used, 4 rays if a third spell slot is used. She's going to use 4.
Hey, am I allowed to try to dodge? Because I'm flying. Just a question.
No.
Dang it.
I mean, it might take a dexterity check. Oh, that's why. I mean, yeah. So she does a scorching ray to everybody. She rolled a 2. She rolled a 1 for Angel.
Ha!
So that one missed. And so she's going to roll again, Scorching Ray for Bjorn. So that is a hit. Bjorn takes 12 fire damage, and then she misses Dion.
I don't do any kind of
Yay.
like dodge roll or anything.
No, there's
Okay.
no sort of dodge. It's like a missile spell.
I was just making. How much was it? 10? 15?
You take 12.
12.
And then Heck Pup. Where's Heck
It's
Pup?
fire resistant.
I know.
She does.
She shoots the puppy and Heck Pup's just like,
He eats it.
yeah, he's licking at it. It looks like it doesn't even hurt him. It doesn't do anything to him, even though it hit him like square on.
What a good heck pup. What an evil heck pup just doing a good job.
And
We
he's
don't have
just-
the bio on Heck Pup, but he is a baby hellhound for our viewer at home.
Wow, how did you know that? Oh, Diam knew that.
And he looks like
Well,
dead.
we all
Oh.
knew that except for the viewer at home. That's why I'm explaining it.
All right, and so it is Bjorn's turn, and Bjorn, those rats are just down at your feet, and you've got them all off at this point.
Hey, where we at with that lady? Is she pretty hurt?
She's breathing heavily. She's panting.
We need
and
her dead, though. Who cares?
Her robes are just shredded, and she's just got blood. She's blood soaked, and she's not looking good. Sorry for those of you who are.
Blake
Yeah.
likes scrapping.
Oh, she's dead, friend.
Yeah, and she just Bjorn just smacks her upside the head, and she just falls down.
I like how that roll came out as heck pup somehow.
Oh, sorry, because I'm labeled as heck pup, so I could have his picture.
LOL,
Yeah,
you're
that's
so
weird.
quirky.
Heck Pup picks up a battle axe, and it's like, that's it. I'm bringing you down. And she's like, whoa, where did this crazy puppy come from? And dies out of shock and horror, not because of Heck Pup. All right, cool. So, yeah, you take her down. And where are we at? T13? All right, and she passes out.
Do her little
Passes
creations
out
die
or
with her?
dead? Sorry, Wes.
Do her creations die with her?
That was why I attacked her instead of the rats, because
Yeah,
they would die.
that's generally what you do.
It doesn't say anything about that, so I'm going to assume that they're still alive somehow, and they're still going to swarm Bjorn.
Can I do a secondary attack on them? I got my doubles.
Yes, you do. You can do
Should I
that.
stamp on them or should I axe them?
Should you what?
Stamp on them.
Yeah, it's either or. A stamp, though, is going to be a D4, sadly.
Hey, battle axe it is. Or, I don't know, I feel like it'd be more effective to crush them, but I was wondering if I could use my shield. But should I just use my battle axe? That's cool.
Yeah, go ahead. For the fiction, let's say it's with your shield, and then just roll battle axe.
Woohoo, I got a battle axe shield.
And
Hey-o.
yeah, that does hit. So here, I'm just going to move you for a sec. Find out what their armor is real quick. Yeah, that hits them. And you do 11 smashing.
Smashing, isn't it?
All right, and
Smashing.
it is the skeletal rat's turn.
That was Bjorn's impression of Diom, by the way.
Oh, you
Oh, wow.
suck.
And they swarm Bjorn. I assume a 19 hits, and Bjorn takes 6 piercing damage.
What the frig? They're not dead. They're just little bones.
Don't
Yeah,
forget,
and
at
you're-
the beginning of each of your turns, you're getting 5 temporary hit points from my thing that I gave you.
That's
Oh, yeah.
actually really good.
Yeah,
That's
right?
Really good damage mitigation.
What was it? What's it called?
I did forget. Sorry.
I gave you heroism.
Yes, heroin.
So, yeah, add
She's
10
like heroin. Oh, probably shouldn't. That's copyrighted.
Yeah.
Beep.
So Bjorn can add 10 to her health, to his health, because that was 5 hit points. Does that make sense? So subtract another 5 from the damage you took, add that to your health, and then you get it. You get it.
I got it. Thanks.
All right. So Heckpup's turn, and he's all snarling and barking and at these rats, and he's gonna run over,
bad boy.
and he's gonna try to snap at these rats that are all over Bjorn, and he's gonna make a bite attack, and a 10 just barely hits, and they take 2 damage. But I have to keep moving you because they're in the same space as you, and I can't click on them unless there's a way for me to do that I don't know about. All right, so Diom, it is Bjorn's covered in rats.
I'm gonna do the best thing that I possibly can and play super dartboard mode. Okay,
so
I want you
I'm
all
gonna
to
say-
understand this because I am aiming a dart at a skeletal rat, hoping it'll hurt it and not go right through it while it's on my compatriot here.
So I picture
Otherwise, you hit
Diom.
Bjorn.
Diom,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm like, really
I didn't
trying
know
to get that. And I'm
All right,
how
so
far away?
I will say this: if Diom misses, Bjorn will take the damage.
Well, it's 1d4, so I don't
That's
think
okay.
it's-
You're giving him temporary hit points. He's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How come my
Yeah.
dice aren't showing up?
Diom,
so that
Diom hits.
okay, and since it hit, I'm gonna use my psychic blades. So I need to roll 1d4 for the dart.
Yeah,
So it does what is it? 1d4 plus 4. So that is 6 damage, and then my psychic blades, I deal an additional 3d6.
wow.
But this is a different type of damage. It is psychic damage. So I don't know if they can take psychic damage.
Yeah, I'm just looking that up. Oh no. Damage, immunities, charmed, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, prone, restrained, stunned. Oh, those are conditions. Damage resistances, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So yeah, they take the full brunt of that. That's kind of weird.
That's interesting. Yeah.
They must still have a brain in their skull. Yeah.
They still
Or,
have
like,
emotions.
their own soul or something.
Yeah. So, yeah. There it is. I couldn't get that thing to pop up. All right. So -9.
How are they looking?
Yeah. Most of them are gone. There are 2 left. All right. So it is Angel's turn now.
My turn?
So I just want everybody to picture this a little bit. He hits one of the skeletons with a dart, and it goes right in the forehead, and then other rats start shuddering, and they basically just deteriorate and crumble.
Oh, so it's like a hive mind that I hit.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm the best one. I did the best thing.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm gonna slash him with my sunblade.
They're immune to slashing. He already told us.
They can still take radiant damage.
Yeah,
right?
They can.
You know what? These are undead, right? I'm going to. That's so
Does
weird.
she have holy magic?
Wait,
Well,
what?
the sunblade is radiant damage, which is kind of a holiness to it.
Yeah.
And
I stole it
doesn't-
from the Temple of Eldath.
Who stole it? Borrowed
Well,
it.
I thought the Eldath gave it to me.
Yeah, it doesn't say that they are sensitive to this or whatever it's called, which is weird. I'm going to just have you completely blow them to smithereens, and those 2 rats are gone.
Now the flumps have to go.
And the flumps, you hear it distantly. You hear the sounds of, and you hear a guy screaming, "Oh, get them off me!
They're harmless. They're like happy jellyfish.
All right. What are you guys gonna do in here?
In here, should we look around? Is there anything important besides a corpse?
I
I'll
wanna
examine the
check
corpse.
For goods.
All right. So
Mhm.
who's examining the corpse?
Me!
Oh, the corpse of the lady or the corpse of the corpse?
The corpse of the corpse.
We killed the corpse, and now it's the corpse of the corpse.
All right. So
It's hard. There's probably not to see.
the corpse of the corpse looks like there was like some runes written on the table, and it's got some candles around it. And yeah, it looked like there's some sort of ritual being prepared here.
I'm surprised she didn't raise him from the dead. I guess we didn't give her time.
Maybe that's what she was trying to do, but yeah, you didn't. Obviously, whatever it was, you interrupted her, and she didn't have enough time to do so.
I'm gonna inspect her, the lady corpse.
All right. So, in addition to her robe and her flail, Flennis, that's her name, Flennis.
What?
Flennis.
Flennis?
Hi, my parents named me Flennis.
I sense your name is Flennis.
Flennis the Menace.
We should.
Flennis carries a dusty spellbook that contains all the spells she has prepared.
Ooh, we want that, right?
Go ahead and make an arcane check.
Everybody or just Wes?
The person inspecting Flennis the Menace.
That would be me.
Arcana. It's pretty easy to see. Like, she's got a page with a bookmark in there. It's a little, like, skeleton bookmark that's like, hey. You know, the kind that you get in the library during Halloween. So, anyway, so... Yeah,
it's a cartoon.
So she's got a book, but it's scrawled in like ink. You know, somebody drew it because it's a fantasy, ancient, whatever, blah blah blah. There's a the bookmark's on a page with a corpse and a ritual. It looks like this is a zombie spell.
Zombies, Flennis.
Should we finish the spell and have a zombie friend?
The book has black leather and covers a sports a tiny skull-shaped looking mechanism. Flennis has the key. I'm just gonna tell you guys because it's easy mode. Flennis has the key to the lock stuck in her hair, so you opened it already.
Wait, the lock stuck in her hair?
Yeah, or the key to the lock is stuck in her hair.
Lock. Where's the lock?
On the book, and so Diom opens the book, And a wisp of smoke rises from its pages and coalesces into a skull that cackles madly for a few seconds before dissipating.
Yeah.
The creature holding the book when the smoke appears.
I
Make
eat
a
the smoke.
DC 14.
I eat all the smoke.
That's terrible.
DC 4. Wait, what? What are you saying?
Sorry, Constitution. DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I don't have good constitution. And I did bad. I did very badly.
So you feel your life slowly start to drain from your body, and then you die.
What?
No. You just feel like you're more sensitive to any sort of necrotic damage that somebody might do. Your flesh becomes more sensitive, and you feel like you can feel almost anything, like the slight breathing from a nearby person. You're just basically, what this does is this makes you vulnerable to necrotic damage.
Okay.
So
sucks.
I am going to put this weird thing on you, which means you take double damage to necrotic.
For how long? Forever?
Go ahead and make me an arcane check.
Didn't I just do that already?
Yeah, but for this specific thing.
Man, my rolls.
Yeah, you don't know. Maybe like a priest at the Temple of Ilmater or whatever that place was called would know, but Diam doesn't know himself.
Okay. Should we send the book back to what's his name? Wallaby Kangaroo Smith.
I don't want to give that to Wallaby.
So in the distance you hear ah
And then
they're
we all
gone.
laugh.
They're gone.
Yeah, because they only last a minute, don't they?
Phew. Hello? Hello?
Like,
They were completely harmless.
Will you explain what you're talking about? Because we've got one viewer that wasn't here when that happened.
So, Angel is a wild magic sorceress. She rolled on the wild magic table and summoned 2 flumps. And they had helped a man off the wall who was chained up. And he was just kind of staying behind. Well, the flumps, when Angel summoned them, they were afraid of Angel. And this guy's a coward, so when he saw flumps coming his way, he ran, and they kind of... We'll just cut to the scene where at first his entire interaction during this whole thing, he sees these 2 flumps coming at him, and he starts like backing away slowly as they're like running away from Angel, and he gets backed into a corner against a door that he doesn't want to open. But the flumps are equally as scared as Angel, so they're completely surrounding him and like backing him up into the wall. And he's like, "Oh, what's going on?" And they're equally like, "Whoa, whatever, however they sound, I have no idea." But so he's finally like, they dissipate after a minute. They finally dissipated. So you hear echoing through the halls, "Hello, hello, I think I'm lost."
What, did he go through the door?
No, but he's back in the hallway, and he can't see in the dark. All right, so he sees the light coming.
We have to go get him?
Yeah, Diam went and found him, and he's like, "Oh, thank goodness! I thought I was done for. These creatures, they came out of nowhere, and just surrounded me. I thought I was a dead man."
Yeah, okay, whatever. Shall we continue?
We should rest.
Well, the problem with resting, see, I've thought through this. We have a passed out person at the beginning of the dungeon that we need to make sure they don't leave. And now we got this guy. I definitely want to rest, but we need to go back to the entrance and, like, make those guys rest with us. You see what I mean?
That'd be like a fun sleepover.
Yeah, I'm fine with it if they're cool with it.
I love sleepovers.
Word.
I'm also like wondering if we're almost done with the dungeon, but I'm like, I can't count on that, you know.
Go. Plus, there's like another whole section we haven't been in yet.
Is that a door over here?
Right here?
Yes. Yeah, that's the door.
Oh, okay. Well, should
And
we just...
that's Diam finds 2 more doors.
Our time is pretty much spent, so maybe we should go back to the beginning and rest with our people. One of them's passed out, though, and they're going to wake up. And-
Go back the way we
Yeah.
came.
It hasn't been an hour yet.
But if we do a rest, it will be. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, and so it'll be 8 hours if you do a long rest. It'll be a half an hour if you do a short rest. And if you do a short rest, you'll gain hit point dice back, but you won't gain any spell slots. It's okay to come and go from dungeons.
Are we going to be able to get back in here again?
I mean, we know where it's at, and we know how to get in. We just got to keep everybody out of the room. Do we know how to get in? I can't remember how to get in.
That guy opened it, right? The guy we knocked out?
Yeah, you guys got in through the bathhouse.
We can just knock him out again. With lots of suggesting, too.
And don't forget, you were under here from orders from the flaming fist.
Oh, yeah.
So,
All right, should we go back to our ship, pay our sailors, and take a rest and everything?
Yes.
I can use my glyph of warding.
Let's take this guy
All
back.
right, so I want you guys to
And then-
head out, though. I do need you guys to head out.
To actually, like, walk out?
Back the way
Yeah,
we
go
came.
ahead and walk out. All right, and as you enter this room, you notice that Kazira, the lady that Angel told to go out and do some good, she now has the man that was knocked out, that you had tied up, chained up on the wall, and she's poking him with a spear.
Did she do anything good, though? You have to tell me what she did that was good.
And she turns around and she looks at you, Angel. She's like, I did good, right? And we'll end there.
Yay!
Yay. Hey, Blake,
She's a cultist of Bane. And that's what she thinks is doing good for the world. That's like her personality. So when Angel told her to do good, that's what she did.
that's perfect.
I'll be more specific next time.
Don't forget our friend
It
back
worked.
here.
It worked so good for the other
yeah.
guy. He gave all his money away.
And the little thing that you didn't know about him is he was an orphan. And so to him, giving all his money away to an orphanage might be the best thing he could possibly do. For her, she grew up as a cultist of Bane, even from a little girl. So, yeah.
I'll be more specific in my suggesting next time.
Probably a good idea.
I've never had a cultist under my control before, so
All right,
was
that does it.
expecting that.
We'll be back on next week.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, have fun, you guys. That was great. That was a great session.